In this video, we will be looking at the world's most dangerous creatures, some expected and some unexpected. We will be looking at the dingo, the wild dog native to Australia, crocodiles, snakes, scorpions, and more that will come as no surprise, but stick around because there will be some surprises. I've already mentioned snakes, so let's start there. Snakes kill more than 100,000 humans annually. The snake with the highest kill count is the saw-scaled viper. Scientists believe it is responsible for more human deaths than all the other species combined. Even though its venom is not as lethal as some other deadly snakes, the reason it has killed so many people is because of its aggressiveness. It bites early and often. Other snakes that have also played their part in the kill count are the black mamba, which is also known for being aggressive. And while it is debated whether it is only aggressive when provoked, it has extremely potent venom and will attack if it feels threatened or cornered. The deadliest snake in terms of the potency of its venom for its size is the fierce snake, also known as the western taipan or inland taipan, which lives in Australia. Just a tiny drop of its venom can kill 100 adult humans. But snakes are just the start. Let's move to a different kind of terror, scorpions. Most people think of scorpions as small, creepy crawlies, but some, like the deathstalker, are far more deadly. Their venom can cause unbearable pain, paralysis, and death in humans. It's not the scorpions you see coming that get you. It's the ones hiding just out of sight, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The amount of deaths attributed to scorpions is more than 3,000 a year. And what about dogs? The dingo, Australia's wild dog, might look like a cute cousin of your pet pooch, but it's anything but cuddly. Dingoes are fierce, cunning hunters, capable of taking down prey larger than themselves. Their survival in Australia's unforgiving environment has made them resilient, adaptable, and deadly. Even the most familiar-looking animals can be the most dangerous. But speaking of dogs, let's not forget about their domesticated relatives. Yes, your beloved pet is also on the list of one of the world's most dangerous creatures. Man's best friend can also be a deadly enemy. While most dogs are friendly and loving, under the wrong circumstances, they can be deadly. Dogs are responsible for tens of thousands of bites each year, and about 25,000 of those are fatal, due to infections like rabies. Some breeds, like Rottweilers and Pit Bulls, have a reputation for aggression, but any dog can become dangerous if neglected, abused, or provoked. Remember, even the most loyal companion is still an animal with instincts. And speaking of familiar creatures, let's talk about the elephant. Yes, those gentle giants of the animal world, known for their intelligence and memory, are also responsible for more than 500 human deaths annually. Elephants, when provoked or threatened, can become incredibly aggressive, weighing up to 12,000 pounds and running at speeds up to 25 miles per hour. An angry elephant is a force of nature. It's like being charged by a freight train with tusks. You do not want to be on the receiving end. Next up, let's talk about crocodiles, the stealthy predators of rivers and swamps. Crocodiles are some of the oldest and most efficient killers on the planet, having survived virtually unchanged for millions of years. Crocodiles are responsible for about 1,000 deaths each year. These reptiles are masters of camouflage, lying in wait just beneath the water's surface. With eyes and nostrils barely visible, they remain still as statues, patiently waiting for their prey to come within striking distance. And when they do, it's game over. Crocodiles launch themselves with lightning speed, clamping down with a bite force of over 3,700 pounds per square inch, the strongest bite of any animal on Earth. And then there's the lion. Known as the king of the jungle, lions are responsible for around 200 human deaths each year. These apex predators hunt with precision, using stealth, speed, and teamwork to bring down their prey. Humans wandering into their territory may find themselves outnumbered, outmaneuvered, and at the mercy of hungry lions. But don't be fooled by the friendly-looking hippo. These massive, seemingly lazy river dwellers are incredibly aggressive and territorial. Hippos are responsible for more human deaths in Africa than lions or elephants. With massive jaws that can crush a crocodile and the speed to outrun most humans, they're anything but slow and peaceful. When a hippo decides you're a threat, there's little you can do except hope you're not in its path. Moving on to another killer, we have the bear. Bears might look cuddly, especially from a distance, but getting too close can be a fatal mistake. Grizzly bears, black bears, and polar bears all have their own ways of dealing with perceived threats, and none of them are pleasant. Grizzlies, with their massive paws and powerful jaws, can crush a skull with a single swipe. Black bears may seem less threatening, but they're more aggressive than you might think. And polar bears? They're the only bears that actively hunt humans. Hungry, relentless, and camouflaged perfectly in their icy habitat. They are not to be underestimated. Now, let's go microscopic for a moment. The mosquito. It's almost hard to believe, but these tiny insects are the deadliest creatures on Earth, responsible for nearly 1 million deaths each year. By spreading diseases like malaria, dengue, and Zika, mosquitoes kill more people annually than all the other creatures on this list combined. Their stealthy bite might seem like a small annoyance, but it's actually a silent assassin in disguise. And if you thought that was unexpected, wait for this. I just mentioned the mosquito is the top in the kill count, but the second on this list at 400,000 deaths a year is none other than us. Yes, humans are only one from the top of the list of the deadliest creatures on this planet. We've caused deaths from wars, pollution, habitat destruction, climate change. We're responsible for it all. We create weapons of mass destruction, deforest vast areas, and disrupt entire ecosystems. The unpredictability of human behavior makes us the ultimate wild card in the game of life. Think about it. We've turned the tides of history, brought species to the brink of extinction, and have left a footprint so large it's visible from space. No other creature has this kind of power. So when it comes to danger, we should perhaps be most wary of ourselves. So, what's the takeaway? Whether it's the venomous bite of a snake, the unexpected charge of an elephant, or the sneaky sting of a mosquito, danger is everywhere. It comes in all shapes and sizes, from the most obvious predators to the ones that lurk in plain sight. The real question is, which one should you fear the most? Remember, in the animal kingdom, it's often the unexpected that catches you off guard. The creature you least expect might just be the one that ends up being the deadliest of all. So keep your eyes peeled, your senses sharp, and never underestimate the wild world we live in. Because out there, it's not just survival of the fittest, it's survival of the most unpredictable.